Iran and Hezbollah are weaker than ever, and we are stronger than ever. But our struggle with them is not yet over. In the last 24 hours, Iran and Hezbollah have tried to impose a new equation on us. And this equation is intolerable and unacceptable to me. If the terror regime makes the mistake of attacking us again, we will respond forcefully, because Israel has a full right to self-defense, and we exercise it as needed.
Israel's Prime Minister has delivered his first remarks after launching fresh strikes against Iran, raising tensions once again. Benjamin Netanyahu is signaling that the conflict is far from over despite reports of Trump's frustration with Israel. "Not on my watch," Netanyahu appears to be declaring as he issues fresh warnings to Mujtaba Khamenei and Hezbollah. The Israeli leader has made a bold claim, accusing Iran of pursuing plans for a potential nuclear strike. "We will respond with force if attacked," Netanyahu warns, fueling speculation that Israel could go rogue again.
Dear citizens of Israel, a year ago, we launched a historic preemptive strike against Iran's intention to destroy us with atomic bombs. We thwarted this immediate threat and also eliminated the tyrant Khamenei. Had we not acted in time and with force, we would not be here today. And I promise, and promise again, to Iran there will be no nuclear weapons. With the same determination, we also acted against Hezbollah. Hezbollah planned to invade Galilee with thousands of terrorists, and at the same time, it planned to destroy the cities of Israel with 150. We also thwarted this threat and eliminated Nasrallah. And I want to tell you, our heroic fighters are dismantling Hezbollah formation. We are continuing to destroy all their terror infrastructures in the security zone, including in huge underground facilities in the Abupa Ridge, so large that I have never seen anything like them before. Iran and Hezbollah are weaker than ever, and we are stronger than ever. But our struggle with them is not yet over. In the last 24 hours, Iran and Hezbollah have tried to impose a new equation on us. And this equation is intolerable and unacceptable to me. They thought they could fire from Lebanese and Iranian territory on Israel, and that we would not respond. That didn't happen, and it won't happen. Not on my watch. As I have done for decades, I firmly uphold our right to act against our enemies. That is what we have done now. After Hezbollah attacked Israeli territory, I ordered the IDF to strike terror targets in Beirut and eliminate Hezbollah operatives there. We have done that. After Iran attacked Israel, I instructed the IDF to strike military and economic targets throughout Iran. We did that. Currently, the fire on this front is contained because after hitting the terror regime in Tehran, it stopped attacking us. If the terror regime makes the mistake of attacking us again, we will respond forcefully, because Israel has a full right to self-defense, and we exercise it as needed. I say this to you, dear citizens of Israel, just as I say it with appreciation and respect in my good conversations with my friend President Trump. With unity, determination, and wisdom, we will defend the state of Israel, and together, with God's help, we will restore security to the north. Security to the north.
Iran has announced a halt to its offensive military operations, but warned that any new attacks could trigger a far more severe response. Iran's Joint Military Command says it has stopped active operations against Israel following its latest round of retaliatory strikes. The fragile Middle East truce is facing renewed strain after a fresh exchange of fire raised fears of further escalation. Israel and Iran exchanged fire early Monday despite the existing ceasefire, marking their first direct military confrontation since the truce was reached.
Qatam al-Anbiya's central headquarters announced, following the acts of aggression and hostility carried out by the bloodthirsty Zionist regime in southern Lebanon and the Dahia area, with the support of criminal America, the powerful armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran delivered a painful response to this regime in support of the oppressed people of Lebanon, a response from which the illegitimate Zionist regime and its supporters should have learned a lesson. Accordingly, the cessation of operations by the armed forces is hereby announced. However, it is emphasized that should the aggression and hostile acts continue, including in southern Lebanon, much more severe and crushing measures than before will follow.
Offensive operations may be halted for now, but Tehran has made it clear that all military options remain on the table if tensions escalate further. Iran has issued a stark warning to Israel, saying that any future aggression could trigger a far stronger response than before. "We will never bow to our enemies," Iranian officials declared, while warning that more severe action could follow if attacks continue. According to Tehran, that warning applies not only to Israel but also to any country supporting Israeli military actions in the region.
As we had promised, we acted accordingly. The powerful armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran, including the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and the Army of the Islamic Republic of Iran, have demonstrated that, while maintaining the highest level of defensive and offensive readiness, they act upon their stated commitments with speed and precision and make their American and Zionist enemies regret their actions. Criminal America and the brutal Zionist regime must know that a strong and proud Iran, together with the resistance forces that have brought honor to the region, will stand firm under all circumstances and against any threat, and will never bow their heads to the enemies that have been defeated in war. And should aggression and hostile acts continue, they will be met with an even stronger response.
This comes as reports claim Mojtaba Khamenei has gone off the grid, with communication channels reportedly falling silent amid heightened regional tensions. A new mystery appears to be unfolding inside Iran's power structure, as reports claim some officials have been unable to reach Khamenei. According to Iran International, contact with Mojtaba Khamenei has reportedly been lost since Sunday night, raising fresh questions in Tehran. The development has fueled speculation over command and coordination during Iran's latest military actions. Questions are now being raised over whether Iran's recent strike on Israel received direct approval from Mojtaba Khamenei. As Iran International's report suggests, the operation may not have required real-time coordination with the supreme leader. Instead, pre-planned wartime protocols are believed to have been activated as communication issues reportedly emerged. The reports indicate that certain military operations can proceed even without direct contact with senior leadership. So far, no official explanation has been provided for the reported communication disruption. Iranian authorities have yet to publicly comment on the claims surrounding Khamenei's reported inaccessibility. This comes as Trump made a big truce announcement even as Israel and Iran exchanged attacks, trying to seize control of the narrative while missiles flew. Trump claimed both sides are looking for an immediate ceasefire after publicly scolding both Iran and Israel over their latest strikes. Trump insists that peace negotiations are going on behind the scenes despite what he calls ignorant and stupid attacks, suggesting diplomacy is still alive even as the battlefield heats up. President Trump publicly scolded both Israel and Iran, urging an immediate halt to strikes as Washington tries to project control while its closest regional ally defies calls for restraint.